On the bank show today, we have in the house reggae dancehall artist. He goes by the name Lingua Cat. I can't speak part of I'm trying to say the name, and the name is way heavier than me. So I want to ask him why Lingua Cat. What's the meaning of Lingua Cat?
First, hail of His Majesty Emperor Selassie the First. We have to give thanks to the Creator, before everything begins. My name is Kweku Obiang Mwako. On the stage name is Lingua Cat.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Keep watching the Banks show on Co-Star TV. That's what's up.
Lingua Cat.
I've never changed brand before. I've stayed Lingua Cat. I'll always say Lingua Cat because I told you I like names that are given to you by friends and fans rather than creating or nurturing something that you want to deal with, because that's what they want to affiliate themselves with, which I felt comfortable through all these years. Even when I was in Zionite, I was Lingua Cat. Now that I'm single, I'm still Lingua Cat, and I've never changed it. But I've created a whole label for myself called Kaboom Nation. So yeah, because as Lingua Cat, I needed to stand for something. I needed to nurture a brand that people will identify Lingua Cat with, So I chose to have my jargon, which is Kaboom, and then I added a nation to it, so it's Kaboom Nation.
One artist and also a sound engineer called Kaboom.
No, you see, I've heard of him. Mine is KAHBOOOMNATION. I think he spells his CU whatever. And he's a rap artist. I'm a reggae dancehall artist, and I've been in this industry as long as probably he might be his age. Yeah, because for 2 decades being in this industry, yes, it's not a little road that we try.
20 years old now, what challenges do you face in the music industry?
Well, when we were coming up, we had less support. Unlike today that you have the Stone Boys, the Shatawales, the Jupiters, and the rest of us that are still doing the juggling still, Because these days, the market is liberal. The fans are quite open because they've adapted to the dancehall feel already. And nowadays, if you didn't do hip life like Samini did to have that boss, nobody will give you the space, So it was hard for artists like even Rocky Dawuni. If he didn't have a big song in Ghana, nobody would have talked about him. And there are other artists down there that people still don't know of. And even if I mention some of them names here, you say, who is this? But it's because we're doing reggae. You see, Ghana wants to have a feel of you when you're doing something that is with them. The tree, the ga, the hawza, the da. Them kind of things you have to do the hip life. So even if you check Shatawale, I wouldn't call Shatawale too much of a dancehall artist, even though I know his brand stands for dancehall.
They are not doing dancehall, they are doing Afrobeat.
That's what I was trying to tell you. It came from the hip life days. Bandana from Ghana was a hip life song, even though he was trying to portray himself as a dancehall artist. Samini came with Linda. That's a hip life song, but they stood for reggae dancehall. You understand? But because we were doing strictly reggae dancehall, we didn't have the investments, we didn't have the following, but we never gave up because we knew that some people had to do this. And through what we've done, now we have the Stone Boys, the Jupiters, the episodes, call it names. They are there. You can, yes, Rude Boy Rankings, and a whole lot that you're experiencing. It's through the works that we did, and that gave them confidence to also now jump on it and say, yo, I'm a dancehall artist.
Will you say that money makes people star in Ghana? You can be a star if only you have money. Talent doesn't sell anymore.
Yeah, and I keep saying this on my Facebook wall that I've realized that in Ghana, because of poverty, you can just have money and be a star or a celebrity. You don't even need to be a good talented artist, because I don't want to mention names so that it will bring people's out. No, I don't want to. It's bad to do that. If you have the money, because of poverty, people just like you. If I'm driving a Range Rover and I have a Mercedes Benz and I come on Facebook and I post it, you realize that I have about 50,000 fans just because they feel that I'm rich. It's not because I'm talented. You get me? Because if I was going to give you examples, you realize that, oh, it's true. All these guys are really out there because they claim money.
You know some people, but you just don't.
Yeah, I just don't want to mention them because it will look like you're trying to put somebody on the spot. No, but Shatta Wale is a brand.
Okay.
See, Shatta Wale is a good art. Shatta Wale has been there for ages. I'm a fan of Shatta Wale. Don't get me twisted. Gringo is a good song. There are other couple of songs that Shatta Wale has that are very powerful songs. You get me? Don't get it twisted. I would never on any platform say Shatta Wale is out there because he's rich. No, he came through the mail. If you quite remember when Kaki won the Dancehall Artist of the Year, Shatta Wale also wanted to win the Dancehall Artist of the Year with Dancehall King, you know. But then we had worked so much. Even though I had my differences with the group at that time, I will still give him the credit. We had worked so much. We had released hit on hits. Every song that I did for Kaki was a hit song because the team was also ready to push in physical finance. You know, in Ghana, you don't wake up and say, I'm talented, so I'm a star. Never. You need to invest over 20 to 50,000 Ghana cedis on a song before you get that thing. Because if you go on Foresight, you need to pay like 4,500 cedis for 2 months for a video to be shown. A video. And if you don't work, if you don't have the funds, but you have talent and nobody's trying to invest in you. But we do it for the passion. It's something, it's like my hobby. I like cooking, I like singing, you know, I like writing. So I've been doing this ever since. Nothing is breaking my boundaries. So the little even I have, I invested in myself. Even though it wouldn't make the mark like others are, so that Xylophone TV or Xylophone whatever will come and say, oh, Lingwakia, we've signed you. You know what I'm saying? They always want to work with popular people, and I don't blame them. It's called branding. But if they knew how to go in for talents that are out there and need that money to brand themselves with, they would have realized that now they're putting in money into people that really deserve it, not people that are already out there. Because those are brands that are already selling. Yeah, you want to affiliate yourself and get the big boom. But there are other talents that are out there that can sell probably even much better.
Your song looks more of reggae and dancehall and more of the Jamaicans. Nothing like how the Ghanaians do their own dancehall.
I have a couple of songs that I try to limit myself to Ghana. Like the one I did with Kaki herself, Dancehall Groove. Wono, Fite Mommy. And my new single that is out, My Girl. I try to blend it up with a little bit Ghana and stuff. So it's not strictly that. It's the glitter that is not associated with my brand. I told you, if now I'm sorry to say, if I've scammed and then I'm driving some Range Rovers and you see the boys all around me, and I mean most of them are scammers. Most of the users that I know that are driving these big cars and all, they're scamming. They don't have a company. Tell me one of these names that you know out there that has a successful business. They go on the internet, are able to convince people to give them their cash, and they drive the biggest cars. They got the finest girls, live in the finest, eat in the finest place, and they are celebrities.
What collaboration have you done so far?
Yes, as I told you, as I broke off, I wanted to do singles, right? I targeted this year to do major collabos, and I'm trying to get Mugis. If not this year successful, maybe next year. And then Stoneboy, Samini, Shatta Wale, I'm trying to bring them over because these are my friends. They are not like, I don't know them personally. I know each and every of these guys personally because we were family. You know Stoneboy's history already, you know Shatta Wale's history already, you know Samini's history already. I used to be the guy that waved the flag for Samini.
Apart from Kaki and Zalihali that you are working with recently, have you written song for any other big name in Ghana?
I had a gospel artist that I wrote a song for. She's Fafa GH. Yes, yes, she wanted a piece of dancehall on it. So then I had to jump on one of her songs, and then I wrote something for her. After Khaki, right? I didn't want to write songs for anybody, seriously, because of certain things that went on with the label, with the JMJ label, which I thought then I had to now channel that energy of writing and composing into my own self. You know what I'm saying? So I quit writing for people, you know, and then I concentrated more on myself, making sure that I built on Lingua Cat, because the brand Lingua Cat needed to be big.
When you were with JMJ, were you signed as an artist or as a writer?
On JMJ's label, I told you, because we're a high grade family, I wasn't signed. Nobody signed me before. Only one company that I work with now that has my signature, that is the DB Records. Yes, they now take care of me as in executively wise. So I'm affiliated now to DB Records, and that's it. I've never been signed by anybody. I was working with Association Records. I worked with High Grade Family. I worked with Extra Large Family. But Drum Beat Entertainment, yes, of course. I was signed under Drum Beat Entertainment by Solo King. Yeah, I think so. Thanks for correcting me. I was signed under Drum Beat Entertainment, but I was part of the executive as well. Yes, I contributed to Drum Beat Entertainment. That's why sometimes I don't say I was signed, but like you rightly said, it was in my bio, so I was signed.
Being with Association Records, JMJ, and Drum Beat, these are big labels that can push your brand to the top, but nothing like that happened. Do you feel neglected?
I think I had my own beef to settle with them. I had my own scores to settle with them. Yes, it was something that transpired that I felt that no, these guys didn't value me that much. They didn't want to do what they said they will do. So I part ways, you know, and I believe that Almighty works in mysterious ways, that no man can block my shine or will be the pillar for my success. It's only God, it's only Jah that will be that pillar that I put before everything in my work. So I've never felt bitter, even though I felt worried that all that I did, these guys just pushed it somewhere. I even still have some things that I hold to my chest, you know, but it's best that I don't spill it out because I don't want to look back. I want to focus on.
I need those record labels. It's a bad move and it's something that you regret till now.
I would never regret. It was a stepping stone. They had me for whatever they did. I had them for whatever I got. You know, if you're pushing me to spill the beans, I would say that they disrespected me, most especially with the Extra Large Business, because it was based on trust that I went doing all those songs. And if I say I'm going to say on your thing you want to start, let me say this. If I build a house, right, and I'm gone, okay, or I'm not gone, and then you find out that the window can be changed, the doors can be changed, then you change the window and the door. Does it take the right from me from not building the house? How would you feel if somebody does that to you? I wrote a song, it's out, it's beautiful. They needed to do a video, and I heard that they said the video director said it was so masculine, so they had to put in a feminine verse. So they bring in Stoneboy and whoever to bring a little bit singing onto the verse. Now the song is out, yes, on Too Much, and then the song is out there. And now when I have an interview and I say that I wrote the song, I have people from Extra Large going on the media to discredit me for saying that I wrote the song and that I should have said that I wrote the song with Stoneboy and everybody. They didn't write the song. I wrote, composed, sang the song, made sure the girl had it complete before all these people came in.
Most of their songs, they don't give the credit to you.
Even the Kaki herself, this is what I was saying. Even the Kaki herself went on set, and any day they were asking her, so who did it? Oh, Samini. Who did it? Oh, Stoneboy. Who did it? Oh, Samini.
But why?
Because I told you, you see, people always want to affiliate themselves with something that they think that everybody is with, you know, and not to give credit to people who really worked for it. Like Toffee Pantang, when it won the award, they never even mentioned my name. Even on the CD, they never even put my name there. But the slogan, Obolobo Asmoskin Taiti, nowhere care, is I put that hook in there.
What's the label about this move? Why they did that?
You see, even putting a rejoinder to tell the public that I never wrote the songs alone just put me off. And I'm not the one to go in a battle with you. I'm not the one to fight with you. I don't have that energy for that. And I said I always leave it for God. If Kaki was that clever and wrote all those songs, she should still write the songs. She should still be doing the songs and become the dancehall artist of the year again.
You like talking about girls. You did Natural Girl, Hot Girl, Pretty Girl, and My Girl. Why do you like talking about girls?
The thing is, I'm a man. I'm not a ladies' man. The thing is, I don't support man to man. I can't do a song just on man. I have songs like Enemies. You know, I have songs. I have Warren. I have Winner. I have songs that put in the war factor. But if I have to do a song, you know, I want to please I want to be the one that makes the ladies feel nice. You know, because hey, I always big up. I'm a feminist. Don't get it wrong. I even think God is a female. That's who I am. So why would I shower praise on a man? when I have a goddess, when I have a female that has all the qualities that needs to be praised.
You know Cranium.
Yeah.
Are you a fan?
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Cranium.
Is it My Girl?
Yeah.
In that song you sound like Cranium.
Well, I wasn't trying to sound like Cranium. I was only singing. Probably when I go on my high keys and that, I fall in those keys, you know. And funny enough, my girl is becoming a big song day by day. Yeah, everybody's liking it. So I'm not Cranium. I just like, you know.
Yeah, we are taking a musical break, and let's enjoy a song from Lenguac.
Tell him this. Did you call him? The girl. Bounce, girl. Come on.
Another brainy classic.
House pan khaki, girl wicked crafty. Man up in the dance and the dance them arty. Pull up your party, let's get nasty tonight. A beer party, me say house pan khaki, girl wicked crafty. Man up in the dance and the dance them arty. Pull up your party, let's get nasty tonight. A beer party, me say beer get full up.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Keep watching the Banks show on CoStar TV. That's what's up.
That was a dope video from Lingua Cat. Me, I like the name personally, and I like the video, and the video is Hot Girls. Yeah, I know you like the video too, so you can download it and add it to your playlist. It's still your #1 entertainment show, and it has been the Bank Show on CoStar TV. I'm still here with Lingua Cat. You weren't in the scene that much. Were your fans texting, calling you that they miss you? Did they want you back?
Yeah, even they thought that I was not going to do music again, you know. They thought that probably, yeah, if you go on my Facebook, I told you Kaboom Nation, right? It's my solid fan base that I have, you know. They are, every day you get people coming up, you know. And I know it's growing in the bits, you know.
We have new artists. Do you have any favorite?
I admire the most is Stoneboy. He's not a new artist. I like him. I think I'll say I like Kevin Boy because they're putting, yeah, and I like Judah I like Episode, I like Jupiter. I sometimes feel hard going out of where I belong to. Like say I fancy Patapa. He might not be the best artist, but I fancy his output. You know,
We want you to tell us the project that you are working on now, apart from your video.
I have a project that I'm doing that is both mixed with music, but not non-music. It's called Feel the Pain. Because of the accident that I had, I'm trying to bridge the gap between able bodies and disabled, so that there's so much mockery when one is disabled. You know, I find it so disheartening. You know, they keep calling you names just because you're disabled. If it's your hand, if it's your leg, if it's your eye, and it's so disheartening. I wish the society would change, will embrace everybody, because somebody might be disabled, but the talent that the person holds, the intelligence that one holds, that able body has nothing close to it. You know, I don't have a stable relationship because I have an injury. I think the family members of the female was thinking that I was born with it. Even if I was born with it, should I suffer the consequences of having been victimized? You know, so I always keep saying, I'm not married. They say they don't want me, they dislike me in the family and all that. So I'm not married. I'm going to 40 years. I hope I'll find somebody else who... I don't have a kid. I'm not married. I don't have a kid. I don't have a girlfriend. I only have a best friend, and I said that she's Audrey.
I want to ask you this before we wrap up. If the labels JMJ, Assassin Records, and Dream High Grade, they come back to you to apologize for disrespecting you, would you accept it and vibe with them like you used to be?
Currently, I have a reading from Jam Master J that I have to go and work on. I just didn't work on it because I wasn't in sound. Samini has always been my friend, High Grade family. Assassin has always been my friend. He's even supporting me now, putting out my works. I don't hold grudge. So that's what I'm saying. I don't hold grudge, so there's nothing to apologize about. We just have to move on. If there's any positives that we have to have, let's just still keep working, you know, than me having to be sitting there and be thinking that, no, I wouldn't do that. We vibe.
When you have a beef with your fellow artists?
Yeah, I think beef sells around the world. And I have not found my beef partner yet.
Finally, your social media handles?
Okay, LINGUAKAT, Lingua Cat. YouTube, MySpace, Reverb Nation, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just hit it, Lingua Cat. You will find me. And let's interact. Let's build up and I'm honored being on this set. I mean, I'm so grateful and humble that you actually invited me over to have a talk with me. I respect this so much.
It has been your favorite entertainment show, The Bank Show on Xtra TV. The show was powered by City Entertainment and Xtra Entertainment, supported by Global Cinemas and Lounge. I'm your girl Banks, and I've been your host for the show today. Till I come your way again, you can watch us every Thursdays on our social media handles. That's Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Get interactive. You cut the interview live there every Thursday.
Let's get nasty tonight. Happy a party, mister. I'm say out of a million, no girl over the first. Out of a dress, she mesmerize the place. When them say never no girl win the race. Oh, what a beer at race, girl. Show say you're nicer, show say you're fine, sir. Like a woman, I go sick, I go find you. Virtuous woman, mister from body line. Oh, that a world inclined. Me sing, dirty wine, girl. Me say dirty wine, girl. Give me that thing, never stop, my girl. Oh, you a do the dirty, my girl, girl.